Today's top stories. The International Atomic Energy Agency yesterday presented documents and photographs which suggested that Iran had tried to modify its long-distance Shahab-3 missile to carry a nuclear warhead. U.S. envoy to the IAEA, Gregory Schulte, said that board members were shown, quote, for the first time photographs and documents of work undertaken in Iran on the redesigning of the Shahab-3 missile to carry what would appear to be a nuclear weapon. But Iran's IAEA ambassador Ali Asghar Soltanieh told reporters that the information is fabricated and called for an end to this endless process of presenting Iran for evidence on an arms program which he said has never existed. Other diplomats who attended the meeting described the intelligence as credible but unverified. Meanwhile, the State Department said political directors from the 5+1 group will meet on Friday to discuss how to proceed in efforts to convince Iran to suspend its uranium enrichment work. The U.S. Treasury yesterday blacklisted 2 Iranian entities and 5 individuals, including a commander from Iran's Quds Force, for threatening the peace and stability of Iraq and its government. Treasury Undersecretary for Terrorism and Financial Intelligence Stuart Levy said, quote, "These individuals are targeting and planning attacks against innocent Iraqis, the government of Iraq, coalition forces, and U.S. troops." Abdul Riza Shalai, a deputy commander in the Quds Force, was accused of providing material and logistical support to Shiite groups, as well as with planning a January 2007 attack by Special Groups members against U.S. forces in Karbala, Iraq, which left 5 soldiers dead and 3 wounded. Iran's Quds Force, a special branch of its Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, was named a specially designated global terrorist by the Treasury in October 2007. Iran has in the past denied U.S. accusations that it fuels insecurity in Iraq, saying its role in that country is constructive. Russia's NATO envoy Dmitry Rogozin today said that the U.S. is restoring Georgia's military infrastructure to prepare it as a launch pad for a possible attack on Iran. Speaking at NATO headquarters in Brussels, Rogozin told reporters that Moscow has evidence that Washington is making real military preparations on Georgian territory. A Pentagon official said that Tbilisi had requested a team from the U.S. Defense Department of 15 personnel over the weekend to Georgia to assess that country's military organization, training, material, and other aspects. Washington is concerned that Moscow may reduce its cooperation with major powers on resolving the dispute over Iran's nuclear program. The State Department today said that continued cooperation is in Russia's stated interest. These stories and more at IranVNC.com.